Hey, welcome to another tech tip, and today I'm here to show you some advanced automation using Workspace Studio. So I want to set it up so that when I add to my coaching log next year, it will send a follow-up email on the coaching visit. So every time I visit, I need to record it in this log, and I would like it to just draft that email for me so that I'm not taking the information that I already put in the spreadsheet and reformatting it to make an email. So if I have Gemini doing this, then I'm starting out with the draft, and I have my prompt right here. So we're actually doing this, and you could go in and build using flows, but we're actually just going to describe the task for Gemini. So I'm telling Gemini exactly what I want it to use, what spreadsheet, and I'm going to ask it to create a flow for me. So I'm clicking create, and it is going to create the flow. It might take a few minutes, so, have a sip of your coffee. And it creates the flow. Now, it's not immediately going to work because sometimes the references aren't quite right. Okay, so the first one, I see it doing the coaching log and watching for a change to the name. And if there's new values in any row, it's going to run this. Okay, so I'm going to go to extract, and it did not do a good job this time, right? So when the sheet changes, I want it to also extract the name. I want it to extract the notes, and I want it to extract the action step. Okay. Oh, okay. So it has all of this content, and it's not saying that it's going to draft an email, which is funny because I've practiced this 3 times, and every other time it had specific stuff to drafting an email. So I'm actually going to go with this and see how well it does. Okay, so now let's go to the Ask Gemini, because here it just extracted the data. So I gave it fields. And I've noticed that sometimes it just gets stuck on that, and then I click back and I click here and it comes up much faster. Okay, so here's the part where it actually has the prompt about the email. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on, let me see. Summarize our coaching visit as in. So this needs to be next steps, which I set up in the extract. Next steps, okay? Oh, no, not next steps. This needs to be notes. Summary of visit, which is really in the notes column, okay? Keep the tone professional and simple, okay? Here I could add specific sources, and I almost definitely do that because I have a whole bunch of rules about how I want email drafts to look that I have for my AI, and some sample emails I've written that I have loaded into a Notebook LM. So I can specify sources here and choose a specific source for my drive. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it all, okay? And now I go to the next one, and it's drafting the email, the subject, coaching, visit, follow-up. I want the variable to be the date. Oh, and that is not on the extract. So I'm going to choose the latest value in date. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a test run. And a test run, and it's going to warn you that doing a test run takes real actions. But the test run for this is just making a draft to my email. I would never set this to just automatically send emails for me. So I'm going to press start. So if you get a coaching email from me, don't think it's just AI written. I start with an AI draft, but I have spent a lot of time making it right. Okay. This is the worst extraction I've gotten, although it hasn't written it into an email. This is just showing what it extracted. So this is good. It extracted the data, and it kept it nice and short. So thank you for our coaching visit, and it has stuff that I specifically observed, next steps, best regards. So now if I click on this, there's a draft of this email in my drafts, and I can click here. I don't know what's with all the commas. I'm going to have to fix that, but the draft is here. Now, there's a couple of things I don't like. Number one, it didn't take my signature. Number two, these weirdo dots, and the fact that there's a subject up top before or after, but not, yeah, that's just weird. This subject right here, this should be in the subject line. So I'm clearly going to have to tweak this and modify it, but you can see how easy it is. And then that just goes to my drafts, and I can go in and look at them and modify them and send them when I'm ready. I hope that you'll try this out. This would be great if you keep a log of parent communications in a spreadsheet. You could have it do this and automatically send an email. You could set up spreadsheets for specific communications to specific meetings, like if you do MTSS or something like that. So there are all sorts of different ways you might use this. I hope that you'll give it a try and let me know what automations you've tried. Have a great week.